Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome. So this was a real life question that I got and I completely identify with, which is why I wanted to chat about this today. Are relationships supposed to be painful? It's a tough question, right? I believed for a long time that this was the case. I believed for a long time that was just what it is. And that's what life was about. Is not about, but I think getting close to people was scary because of that. And it was a pattern that definitely persisted in my life, for sure. And the tough thing about this situation is if you are kind of in this realm of relationships always seeming really painful, like emotionally painful, and maybe, I was going to say maybe physical pain, but not in the way of abuse. And if that's the case for you and you're watching it, please, you have my support in getting to a safe place. But it's definitely a pattern that what I've recognized in my healing, in my growth in my life, and the way that I work with my clients is that when we start off as children, as infants, we have relational needs that need to be met. And again, I'm speaking from experience. I have obviously a lot of emotional trauma stemming from other romantic relationships, but I think that we learn some baseline things when we were younger. And if those emotional needs aren't being met from our immediate caregivers, and this is not in a place of blame, this is just in a place of awareness. And I'll just say right now that the good news is all of that can change for you. And I'll probably chat about that later. But I think I attributed unconsciously for a long time being close with someone, intimate, like sharing vulnerably, being seen and heard for who I was, from my aligned and higher self, not from a place of fakeness or, a facade or something like that. But I think that because I was conditioned that relationships are emotionally painful, sorry, my dog's getting into some stuff. Because I unconsciously attributed that closeness is pain, then I shut that off. And what happened was the pattern of attracting the romantic partners in my life was coming from a wounded part of me. And although that I was trying to protect myself, which was really great, by not having intimate relationships, it was really harmful to me because, that's what I wanted. I wanted love. I wanted true connection and intimacy. And it feels really shitty, when you can't connect with someone and you really want to be understood and seen and heard and just loved and cherished and held in reverence just for being you, not what you do, what you look like, what you say, how you make them feel. Ooh, I know we have a lot of people pleasers in the audience here and some codependent coping going on in this community. But our relationships supposed to be painful? Not sustainable. You know, like not I don't know if sustainable is the right word, but not pain. Disappointment? Maybe yes, but then you repair. Anger? Maybe yes, but then you repair. Sadness? Maybe yes, but then you repair. And when I think of like emotional pain, I think of that like emotional trauma, that emotional wounding that sticks with us. And it ends up dictating how we perceive, obviously, relationships. And it also dictates who we attract in our lives. And this could be romance. This could be the current partnership that you're in. It could be your relationship with money, your relationship with yourself, relationship with friends, relationship with job. It all kind of ties in to, if something is painful, what are you going to do? You're going to avoid it? You're going to run away from it? You might kind of seem like you're masochistic sometimes because you want a relationship, so you're continuing to put yourself in these painful situations because you haven't healed your inner stuff yet, like your inner emotional wounding and your trauma. So honestly, it's not your fault that this is what you're attracting, but the good news is that you have a choice. You have a choice to heal. And the love is dope. The love for yourself, the way that you attract these people that really see that and are honoring. Like when you self-honor yourself, you find people in your life that see you in that same light. Not the people that continue to hurt you. And it is hard, for some of us, this comes from a patterning, like I mentioned, from a young age. And it's a little bit harder with family. But boundaries are dope in that equation, if that's the case and if that's for you. But my invitation to you is think about what you want and how you can get there. And the way that I've done that is by healing my emotional wounds and my emotional trauma. And the other side is, it's alignment. It's like pure love, pure joy, pure heart, pure like forward momentous growth and energy and attraction. It's for all of us, really. And I do believe that. Bye, y'all.